from Derek and Vincent, and that made a problem for us. The main problem was that we changed the position of the players. You know, Derek, who is usually play on position 4, play on 5. Brandon, who is usually play on 3, play on 4. And they push us to play individual basketball, which we are not that good if we are in the system what we want to play. But all this situation on the court push us to play like this. But I think that we deserve to win the game. We were up 30 minutes. I think some of not experienced some of our players may put us in problems in the end of the game, you know. But overall, the game was good from us. We were fighting. We show some fighting spirit, and we show some energy. They were over-rebounding us. They are more athletic team than us, that's for sure. But they were 7-8 rebounds more, but we had more assists. We had more steals. You can see they had 9 block shots. That means that they are very athletic, and that was, we tried to match up with them, but it was very tough for us, especially when Derek and Vincent were out of the game. But you know, I said the problem will be if we understand this game like something like a big loss. It's not a big loss. It's just preparation for FIBA Asia. The players show show a lot of energy, and from that side we have to be satisfied. I think that people here support us a lot. I think that against Jordan we need a full gym, and I think that we can surprise Jordan. But for us, it's important game. For us, is important. Not in the end, we will not qualify for the next round for the windows, but it's important for our confidence. It's important for the people here. It's important after win the SEA Games against the Philippines to play good, and invited all the people to support us in a FIBA Asia.
Okay, thank you for Coach Toro for the comment. And Arki, can you also give us your comments?
Yeah, I agree with Coach Toro. It was a tough game. You know, we were leading for most of the game, 3 quarters, and then they came back. They put up a good fight. But even though we lost, I think there's still a lot of positives in tonight's game. It showed that we improved compared to how we played before. We're still building and improving every game, and you know, we didn't have our full team. So I think today, energy-wise, the fight, how we wanted to play, you know, I think we did well as a team, and we'll be more prepared next time.
Okay, thank you, Arki. To all media reporters and journalists, do you have any questions in English?
Hello, I want to ask a question to Coach Toro. Can you give us the update condition about Marquis Bolden? What happened to him? Is he got some injured, and why you don't play him at this game, at this FIBA World Cup qualifier? And then how about the next game against Jordania? Thank you.
We are observing the situation with Marquez all the time. You remember from the SEA Games he had a problem with his back, which he didn't solve fully his problem, and he feels some pain, and we didn't want to risk nothing serious, but we didn't want to push him to play, and then to lose him for our next game of FIBA Asia. For us, I think that the most important thing is that he's playing. He is very important player. He is very important player. Maybe we can miss some of the players, but we cannot miss him because of his talent, his quality, his size, his way of the playing. He fit us. He was playing 4 games in Australia, and all 4 games we won. Until now, we didn't lose with him, and this is the reason why we are very careful to take care about his back, and we will see day by day, and we will decide the day before the game if he will. We will see how is his back. Also, we have a problem with Abraham. Abraham last 2-3 days was not practicing. He has some tendinitis in his knee, and he's on the rehab process. Also, maybe if we push him to play, maybe he will play. But I think the most important thing is to make a rehab and play in a FIBA Asia, because you saw this team with Marquez and with Abraham, it will be very, very competitive team, especially because then we have a balance in the team, we have a good matchup, we will not changing the position player which they usually play, and it will be easier to us to play, especially Marquez is very important.
Thank you, Coach Toro, for the answer. And any other questions?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Adrian. I'm from mainbasket.com. First of all, Coach Toro, I want to say thank you very much for you doing a great job with the team. But I want to ask a question about this game, especially in the third quarter, when they make a huge comeback because of the foul trouble, like you said. But why you don't try to put? I want to ask you a question, please. Why you don't put Kelvin or WD in that position when they didn't play at all? What happened is that?
You know, in all stats, you have the guys who are not playing, and they said coach decision. That's probably when you are with the team, you are looking from outside. Okay, Kevin have a size, but Kelvin still didn't. He is not experienced. He didn't prove himself, and I think that it was very difficult now to put him and in this kind of the game and let him to burn out in the beginning of his national team career. Vidi is a good point guard, but I think that Yuda play good. Yuda play good. You had 4 or 5 assists in minutes what he played. He was good defensively, and that was my decision to not to use him. But I'm very satisfied with he's a very stable point guard. But that's how it is.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach. For the next one, for Arki, can you tell me a little bit by your perspective as a player on the court when they make a huge comeback, what happened in the court?
We tried to adjust with the whole foul troubles, playing with the subs that coach made. We was there. We could have still done better, I think. But it's at the end of the game, we didn't execute enough to maintain that lead, and then we'll look at video and see what we did wrong and improve. This way, if ever we're in the same situation, we'll be more prepared.
The last one, also after you guys won the gold in the SEA Games and a pretty good run in the Australia, there is a big expectation obviously from a lot of people out there. How do you handle that expectation?
I mean, I agree. We're a whole different team. I think this is one of the best teams that I've been a part of in the Indonesian national team. We did great with SEA Games and in Australia, and I know everybody's expecting us to do better, even though today we lost. I don't think you should just judge us based on our wins and losses, but see even how we play as a team now, where everybody's beginning to fall in line better with coach's system. They're understanding their roles, even though we lost by 2 points, the players that coach trusted with the minutes, they're starting to prove that they're ready for this kind of stage. This is we're talking about FIBA right now, and some of these players, this is the first time they're actually touching the floor. So I think everybody, even though we lost, everybody, we can all still improve, but I think overall we did good, and we'll be more prepared next time.
All right, thank you, Arki. Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you for the answers. Any other questions?
Hello. Okay. Good evening, Coach. I'm Wina from Pikiran Rakyat. I want to ask you, after this, we gonna against Jordan, and what do you think you can push more to the team if we to the next game?
Wait, who's this for? Coach? Coach?
What we can do for the next game?
Yeah, what we can do to push more.
First of all, that's different if we play with a full roster or without Marquise and Abraham. We also have to see what kind of injuries with the press. It's very difficult now to predict what will happen, but we have to continue to work hard. We have to, because for us it's very important to keep the atmosphere what we have and balance what we have in the team. That's the most important thing. We lost the game, but we show something, and that's the most important thing. Indonesia will not be an easy game anymore, and we show. We are fighting. We lost in Saudi Arabia 30 points, and we play with Leicester. Now we play without Bolden and Abraham, and we could win the game. We lost by 2, but we could win the game, and that's the most important thing. Nobody, especially after Philippines, will not understand us easy. Each country in Asia.
Okay, thank you, Coach Toro, for the answers. And any other questions? Okay.
Coach Michael, I'm Calvin from Congress. Coach, you met Derek Michael become youngest debutant in national team 2 years ago, and now after 2 years he become the backbone of the national team. From your opinion, how you see the improvement of Derek in just 2 years? Is it beyond your expectation or something? Thank you.
It's a big improvement from 2 years ago. You have to understand that Derek was playing in a high school, in a competition when he was here 2 years ago, in a competition what is, all these kids are somewhere here to Eric, and he couldn't improve here. When he went to Australia, to Institute of Sports and NBA Academy, he improved a lot. His body is better. He is a very talented guy. He is a future of Indonesian basketball. Even if he develop and improve like he was improving last 2 years, even the draft is not impossible for him, because his athletic possibility, his way of behavior on the court, discipline and everything, he was almost our best player in SEA Games. And today, of course, he's a young player, not experienced, he made some mistakes, but he is a really big future for Indonesian basketball. He will be one of the main guys who can carry the team, because usually our problem was size on each position. It's not just size on 4 and 5, It's from 1 to 5. Now we have 6'10" guys on a position 5, and we have 6'9" on position 4. That's very competitive with everybody. And this is the reason why we have to be optimistic. And you know that Bolden is 24 years old. Derek is 19, Agassi is 22, Yuda is 23. We have a young team with some experienced guy like Arki, Prastava, Brandon, but mostly the team is very young. They can carry this Indonesian national team 7, 8 years in front, and that's what we have also to mention. Also, I was very pleased that you came on this press conference, this number of the journalists. It was not usually like this. I hope that after SEA Games, every national team games will be like this, that you support national team, because we need that. We are in the beginning of the process. Now we have a good material to do a lot of good things, and thanks that you are coming for the press conference.
Okay, thank you, Coach Toro. That will be the last questions. Thank you, Coach Toro, and thank you, Arki, for the answers and the time. Good luck for the next game. The post-game press conference is officially over.